So Irontooth takes another 2 swings, one at Rekoj, one at Coltaine. And he slashes mightily into Rekoj for 11 damage, slashing him across the chest. Coltaine just manages to bring up his halberd in time to avoid getting hit for what would have been a devastating blow. And Jacques is up.
Alright. Jacques is gonna... Well, he has to summon another column of flame over there so that he can hit the kobold and Irontooth. Yikes. First roll of 2,
Go ahead.
total of 5. Second roll of 18, total of 21 versus reflex, dealing 4 points of fire damage.
Alright, so Jacques' fire magic misses the kobold, but manages to strike Irontooth, scorching him, but Irontooth is still not bloodied. And on to Zacsarrd, who's at 6 out of 22 hit points.
I'll do another Sacred Flame on the kobold in front of Irontooth. Alright, 16 plus 4, 20 versus reflex, I hit for 10 damage. And I'll give my heal to Rekoj.
So Zacsarrd sears the kobold, and he's now bloodied. That ends the 9th round of combat. We're now entering the 10th, so we're nearing a minute here. The battle's been going on. Again, we've got 3 kobolds standing, but one of them is bloodied, plus Irontooth. The masked kobold sends another fireball at Coltaine. Strikes him straight in the face. Coltaine's face is blackened to a crisp. Coltaine takes 13 points of damage and collapses. The vile creature cheers. The sling-wielding kobold takes another shot at Zacsarrd and manages to strike him for 5 points of damage, bringing him down to 1 hit point. Once again, that lucky 1 hit point. Zacsarrd narrowly escapes death. The kobold with the dragon scale shield tries to slash at Rekoj. Successfully does so, cutting into Rekoj's thigh for 7 points of damage. And Rekoj is now marked. Rekoj has lost his temporary hit points and is taken down to 16 out of 38. And Rekoj is now up.
What the hell? Okay, I have to kill this guy, otherwise I can't retreat. Alright, I'll swing at the kobold. Strength of stone. Please hit. So 8, roll of 8, total 15 versus AC for 8 points of damage.
And unfortunately, the kobold brings up his shield and deflects the battle axe.
Move. Shift over to Coltaine Square.
Irontooth takes a swing at Rekoj with his battle axe. Once again, hitting the Goliath, slashing into him for 8 points of damage, almost disemboweling Rekoj, taking him down to 8 out of 38 hit points. Rekoj is now bleeding onto Coltaine. Just in case it's worth mentioning, anyone could stand over here or there and make a stabilize check on Coltaine without taking attacks of opportunity. Again, one of these 2 squares. If you'd be here, it might be different, but you can safely do it from there. Jacques is up.
Alright. Jacques will try to stabilize Coltaine. Okay, so Jacques obviously does not want to save Coltaine. and rolls a 2 for a total of 4. Yeah, that's it.
Zacsarrd is up, once again at 1 out of 22 hit points, and with Coltaine bleeding to death on the floor.
Is it possible to move over to a square next to Coltaine, perform a heal check, and then cast a spell too, or is that too much?
You can, well, if you have an action point you could, but performing the heal, a heal check is a standard action.
Alright then, good luck on your death roll. I'm gonna attack the kobold.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, 12, totaling 16 versus reflex, hit for 5 damage. And I'll give the heal to... I'll give it to myself.
Can you give it to yourself though? If it says one ally, you can. If it's you or one ally, then you can do it to yourself. But if it's one ally, you can only do it to someone else.
Alright then, I have to give it to Rekoj.
Well, Zacsarrd successfully sears the kobold for 5 damage.
I'll step back too.
You know, if he just steps over here, he can still see you, eh? Clear line of sight.